when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong. He's so physical. In the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold me now.
He can't hold me now, but it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrestle welterweight tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev set to fight the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, file this under a matchup you thought you would never see. Your former AKA teammates, Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. It's a fascinating matchup, and tonight we will finally find out which of these two men is really better in mixed martial arts.
You know, the fact that people talk about it so much tells you how good and interesting the matchup is. You have Islam Makhachev, who is a better striker than Khabib Nurmagomedov, but then you have Khabib, who is just an absolute dog. He's going to press forward. You may hit him. He will not take a step back. This matchup is so fun to watch. I've experienced it before. Luckily, you guys get to do that tonight. It's going to be fun.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Islam Makhachev.
In the half guard. Big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped. That was nice.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. Getting them out here.
Nice positional control here. Oh, he's got his back. Right into side control. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nurmagomedov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Second round, straight ahead.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Ready.
Second round underway. Nice defense to block that punch. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. And now he's in side control. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mount. That was a slick transition.
Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Khabib's back in full mount. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, half guard position here, DC, you have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Getting him on here.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Oh! 10 minutes in the can.
Relax, breathe. Nice job. Excellent submission attempt. It was very close. A few tweaks like we used in the gym.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often. Yeah,
he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, left hook.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects. And that bears watch. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Well, one got through. Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Lands a nice one, too.
He's hurt bad.
So an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Big right hand.
Oh, there we go.
Back to the feet now. Just out of range with the big right hand. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand.
Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Head kick is blocked.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you're blocking a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Short uppercut in the clinch by Nurmagomedov. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
1 minute to go in the round. Khabib's in half guard now. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev told us in our last fighter meeting that they could have charged a pay-per-view price for the sparring sessions between these two, and good on the UFC for getting this fight together.
I mean, you know it was a hard fight to put together because these guys are brothers, but they have skill sets that are so similar that you know this is going to be a chess match at the highest level. Both of these guys are tremendous wrestlers. Both have great cardio. Both have really, really high-level striking. Let's see who's going to be willing to take the first step backwards, because I think that will dictate who gets the job done.
Islam Makhachev gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head in MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
Right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you gotta think his opponent is gonna continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Back to the feet now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Lands the kick to the body there. Oh, hook to the head by Islam Makhachev. Just missed on the overhand left. Good head movement there.
He passed the half guard.
Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, huge knees, landing flush.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together, and also
We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
an ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Nurmagomedov. And that left hook landed on the button. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area. The opponent, he's got to get that head moving on an axis. It cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Both fighters get up now. Final seconds here. Round two next.
Take a seat.
All right, now we'll get you some highlights, DC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Nurmagomedov's now switching his stance. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
And doing work with the jabs. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Makhachev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Great timing on that double leg.
Makhachev gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Oh, huge right hand! Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, this one could be over soon. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and what a moment for Khabib Nurmagomedov. It's one thing to TKO a guy. How about a flush knockout for Khabib tonight?
I mean, the closest we've seen to him dropping someone was the overhand right he landed against Conor McGregor. So